Hello, my beautiful Capricorns, and welcome to your September 2019 reading. Let's get straight into it. I did do a pre-shuffle, and even though I like to involve you in the process, I do like to save time on camera shuffling so many cards. So that's why I like to start off shuffling off camera and get a bit of an overview of what you can expect before we dive into your reading. So let me go through what I've already got for you. Some of you will have had a relationship breakup recently and you're still grieving that, okay? There's still the need to let go of resentment. We've got the forgive and forget card, okay? Now, not all of you, obviously, this is a general reading, so for some Capricorns, it's going to be you're getting over some tension and some conflict in family. There could have been a family fallout, okay, and you're needing to let go of that conflict. So there were other cards suggesting that as well. We've got grieve your losses, so that's for those of you who are going through a breakup. There's that inevitable period of grief that you go through, and you need to let go of that person and the memories and experiences that you shared, and there's sadness there, okay? But the good news is, see, we've got a time for healing. So go easy on yourself in the month of September. But the good news is the end of a tough cycle approaches. So the worst is now behind you. Your task in September is to release negativity. Now that was coming through really strong because we also got the surrender negative thinking card in this deck, and it says, you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and then quickly refocus on positive affirmations, because you've probably heard me say this time and time again, we get what we focus on. So if you're focused or you're dwelling on past disappointments and you're keeping yourself in your mind as the victim because this person did you wrong and how dare they treat you like that, you're just actually giving these feelings momentum, and you're attracting more and more negativity by hanging on to those thoughts, okay? So you do need to surrender negative thinking in the month of September, but always, obviously, it's imperative. I don't remember the last time I did a Capricorn reading and this card didn't come up, but I have to say, Capricorn, you are one of the more stubborn signs. So stubbornness is not going to get you anywhere. So just be conscious of when you feel your body tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something. Gently observe yourself and then become more flexible. Okay, so breathe that tension out of your body. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. And I do feel like the way that you've been communicating has been a little bit problematic lately, and it's kind of rubbing people up the wrong way, or you're alienating yourself. The reason why I say that is because this card also came out. Communication is key. You also got a card asking you to ask with sincerity. If you're unsure about how someone's feeling towards you or a situation, and it feels like you could cut the tension with a knife, how about instead of assuming that they're feeling badly about this and that because of whatever, why don't you just ask them? Why don't you just clear the air and ask with sincerity? Don't be aggressive, or don't be on the defense, okay? Because we have surrendered defensiveness. I want you to just go into this conversation with the goal of smoothing things over and getting back to a place of harmony, okay? You want harmony, you don't want tension. And remember that defensiveness is actually a sign of weakness. So to communicate in a more empowered way, it's important for you to just stay centered and hear someone out, and then offer a clear and non-defensive response. We also have, for a lot of you, you need to be open to love. you might miss opportunities, romantic opportunities in the month of September if you close yourself out of fear of, you know, getting hurt. Because we also have the surrender your fear of intimacy card. So intimacy is about getting close to someone. It doesn't necessarily mean sex, you know. Intimacy is when you're ready to let love in. So compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Okay, so that message was coming through quite strong with these two cards. People pleasing. In your effort to try to smooth things over and get rid of the tension, you might be trying to bend over backwards for people or get back in their favor, okay? But that's not going to be healthy for you, and you need to be aware of falling into the habit of people pleasing. So the message on this card is speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. So in the month of September, it's going to be you needing to strike a balance between being really self-aware and communicating to promote harmony within your relationships and friendships. Balance that with, you know, being true to yourself and not bending over backwards for people. So there's that balance that you need to achieve. For some of you, you're trying to fulfill, or you're trying to realize a goal or a dream in terms of your career, because we've got reach for the stars and we have go for your dreams. I don't want you to be impatient. I'm seeing cards that indicate for Capricorns in the month of September, slow and steady wins the race. You might be quite frustrated, or you want to see results. You're really hungry to see the fruits of your labor, but there's a sense that there's divine timing at play, and you're going to need to wait it out a little bit before you see opportunities to showcase your skills, or, you know, before you see your hard work paying off. Because we've got surrender to spirit and surrender to divine timing. So there's a sense that you're not really in control of this goal, in terms of you've done all that you possibly can to maximize your success, but now it's time for you to just surrender to what spirit has in store. And make sure you don't lose hope, okay, or settle for something in the false belief that you've missed the opportunity, because reach for the stars is telling me don't play it small, and you might be tempted to, but don't, okay? Claim your art. Claim your art. So for a lot of you, it's going to be a creative pursuit or a side business, or, you know, your passion that's going to be generating this income, okay? And it could definitely be causing stress. Not only is there a sense of conflict within your personal relationships, but there's a sense of frustration, and you want to start to see your hard work paying off. So there's probably a lot going on up in your head. So I want you to get out of your head and stay more grounded. So surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension that you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So that's general. That's what's going on generally for Capricorns in the month of September. Let's have a look at what's going on in terms of love, okay? I'm going to do your love cards. We're going to start off with the romance angels, and then see what the tarot says. Romance angels. Oh, before we get into love, there's just one more deck that I want to do. to see what you can expect, Capricorns, in September. Oh, the answer is yes. So if you have a burning question like, will I get this opportunity, or will I launch my book, or, you know, whatever the question is that you're thinking about right now and you want to manifest in September, the answer is yes. Okay, there you go, if you need proof. You've got a special blessing on its way, which is awesome. So it says, with an immense excitement, the angels announce that you are to receive a special blessing. Angelic joy will radiate to you through this blessing. Okay, I know that sounds really general, but it's the rainbow angel feather. It's the most auspicious card in the deck. We do have a new beginning on its way. Now, I feel for many of you, this has been a long time coming, Capricorn, and I can almost hear you cheering as you hear that, okay? A new beginning. There's a need to take action in relation to this new beginning, and I'm feeling it's got to do with this creative venture, okay? Going to get just quickly, I know you want me to do your love cards, but since a lot of you will be following your passion and claiming your art and following your dreams in the month of September, I do want to just draw a card from this deck. Okay, so even though I can see September is a month of healing and getting over some kind of relationship turmoil in September, we do have love will bring you pleasure. So that's if you can open up your heart and surrender your fear of intimacy in the month of September. Okay, you will be rewarded. Okay, we've got take steps to develop your physical strength. So maybe for some of you, the missing ingredient in order to realize this career goal is physical strength. There could be you're lacking energy at the moment. So they're asking you to pursue your passion with this card that says acknowledge your animal nature. So that's about not, what's the word? Letting your passions go to waste. Because passion is part of our animal nature. Yeah, look what just came out. I can't make this stuff up, guys. Embrace your passion. So that can also go in terms of your relationships as well. They're asking you to be passionate. Embrace your passion. So let's whip out the tarot and let's get your energy in love, Capricorn. Let's do a better shuffle. Okay, let's go. What is Capricorn's energy in love, please? There's definitely a fear of intimacy for many of you. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like you need to open up. This person is blocked. They've blocked their heart. Okay? When we close ourselves off, while we can't get hurt by anyone, because we're not allowing anyone to come near us, we can't actually enjoy love either. Okay? So for some of you, there is that tension. There is that upheaval and instability in terms of your personal relationships with the Tower card in the month of September. Okay, so this could be an argument, this could be a breakup, but you know, it's tension, okay? Capricorn. So many of you will be focusing on money matters in September, I feel, because the King of Pentacles was just staring up at me. Yeah, for some of you, you will be walking away from a failed relationship. The Eight of Cups talks about abandonment and leaving a situation for something more fulfilling. So I think that card is Lord of Abandoned Success, I'm pretty sure. The Eight of Cups. Okay, you do need patience, Capricorn. Don't go rushing into anything new right now without giving yourself the opportunity to heal, okay? Because the Knight of Wands, I always get, in the Game of Thrones tarot, I get the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords confused. But this is the Knight of Wands, okay? So he's passionate, so that's good, that's you. You're being told to embrace your passion. Interesting, so that's your energy. So you might be keen to, you know, go and meet new people, strike up a new affair with someone in order to get over, you know, a past disappointment. That's what the Knight of Wands could be saying, okay? You might be keen to have some fun. There's that healing that's happening, okay? The Three of Swords. I feel like someone betrayed you in the recent past. The Three of Swords came up next to the Seven of Swords. Okay, so that's betrayal, that's deceit. Someone really hurt you and it may have been totally blindsiding, okay? So if that's a word, I feel like a lot of you really didn't expect this person to treat you that way or do what they did. Let's see who you're involved with or interested in the month of September. What's their energy? What are their intentions towards Capricorn, please? What's the energy of the person Capricorn is interested in September, please? You could be dealing with a Scorpio. We have the Death card. Okay. That's someone quite intense. Yeah, I do feel like a lot of you will be interested in a water sign. We have the Queen of Cups here, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They're going to be quite intense, but it's because they're sensitive and emotional types, and they take things personally. Okay. Spirit is really asking you to open up. We have the Four of Coins here, okay? And it's someone who is scared to open up or be hurt, okay? They're clinging on tightly to the familiar, the comfortable, the secure, and they're not really keen to make themselves vulnerable in the Four of Pentacles, okay? And they're asking you to trust, take a leap of faith. You've got the Fool card here. And I know that Spirit is asking you to do that because the Fool card came out next to your card, the Devil, all right? So this person, I feel, can be trusted. This Scorpio or Pisces, Cancer. Okay. Let's see what the challenge is going to be in this connection. Shuffle differently. Okay, what's the challenge for Capricorn in this connection in September? I feel it's going to be you dwelling on past hurts because I keep seeing the Five of Cups staring up at me, okay? So the Five of Cups is someone who's oblivious to the good that's in front of them because they're too busy focusing on the past. I am getting Pisces energy coming through with the Seven of Cups, okay? Now this could mean that you have, you know, quite a lot of things on your plate in the month of September. You know, you've got your, you know, side business, many of you. You're focused on money and realizing a dream. Many of you are still healing from hurt. So maybe you're just kind of a little bit scattered right now and not in a position to really invest in a new relationship. But I definitely feel like there's an attraction here. We have the Page of Coins. Now this talks about mutual attraction, the early stages of dating, you know, getting to know each other. Some of you may not be a Scorpio or a water sign. Here I have the King of Wands, okay? So that could be Leo or Sagittarius. Okay, very interesting. So here is the recent betrayal that you've just suffered. Okay, you can see the word traitor on this card. This is the Ten of Swords. But again, it's talking about the end of a difficult cycle. Okay, so that's the recent past. You're getting over that now. And now you have someone new to focus on, to focus your attention on. The Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning. Now, if you haven't met this person, this is going to be your creative venture that you decide to, you know, invest your time and energy in. A passionate new beginning. So we've got the Four of Wands, which is really amazing. That's a soulmate in your midst. Okay, the Four of Wands talks about commitment, you know, moving in together, engagement. And next to the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands and the Four of Wands seems to me like, you know, a new love connection that's developing quite quickly. So I feel like the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse means that you or the other person is kind of at a crossroads here. It's like, do I open up to this person? Do I take that risk? Or do I just focus on, you know, my career goals right now? That's the Seven of Pentacles. It's also a card that talks about you are really eager to manifest your goal. You feel like you've been working, waiting, and things aren't really happening fast enough. But remember, you got those divine timing cards, okay? So you're almost there. You're almost there. Remember, you're very close to achieving your goal. That's what the Seven of Pentacles is saying. So hang in there. Don't give up. You know what, you guys? I forgot the bloody romance angels. Let's give them a whirl, shall we? Okay. Yep. New love. Ace of Wands. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. September, Capricorn, please show me clearly. Makes sense. Oops. Okay, so we've got forgiving and learning was the second one to come out. So that is you forgiving that betrayal in the recent past, forgiving your ex, forgiving yourself and the failed relationship that many of you have just experienced, okay? And take it as a learning experience. Take it as a karmic lesson that you don't want to keep repeating. This is a time for forgiving and learning. So as you release and heal from the past, you'll experience more love in your present moments. Free yourself. This is about, you know, taking back control of your life post breakup or post conflict or tension. This is about finding it within yourself to communicate in a more empowered way as well. For some of you, you just need to take some time out, okay? We've got the retreat card. So healing does require you to disconnect from the world, do a bit of reflection, and allow your emotions to rise to the surface so that you can release them. And that's coming after that separation. That's coming after, you breaking up with someone. We keep seeing this, trust, okay? So remember the Fool card came out next to the Capricorn Devil card, and it's asking you to have faith and trust and take a leap of faith. Here's finances and career. That's many of you focused on realizing a career goal, and it's going to manifest very soon. So all of these cards seem to be talking to each other, which I love when that happens. It just reinforces the messages that Spirit want me to convey. I'm just going to draw one more oracle card, and it's going to be in relation to your love life. So Capricorn. Actually, I tell a lie. I've got 2 more decks that I want to do for your love, okay? So Capricorn, love in September, please. 3 more shuffles. So we've got never ending story. Interesting. I wasn't expecting this card, but let's see. Let's see what it says. 37. Sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is, however. Right now you have an opportunity for important healing, but you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all these narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. Well, that really does align with some of the cards that you got, guys, because remember, you've got forgive and forget. Okay? So where were the other cards I wanted to do? The Simple Love Advice deck. Where did that go? Here we go. This is really good, practical advice in terms of love, okay? So Capricorns, September 29, please, 2019. Interesting, okay, that makes sense. Okay, you've got the knock knock card. So that says holding on to something unnecessarily blocks the way for new opportunities to arrive. We've already seen that. Okay, so let go of resentments. Life is full of opportunities that arise from taking risks and being open to the unexpected. Let go and trust that life won't let you down. And then you've got the patterns card. So that's very similar to never ending story. So this card is saying patterns are funny things. Round and round we go, expecting different outcomes, but always getting the same result. Ask yourself what you want and then change the things within your control to achieve your goals. The world won't change the patterns for you. Only you can do that. So create new patterns. That's always within your control. I'm just going to leave you with a message about what your highest self wants you to do and remember in the month of September. one more. Here we go. So you've got do things in a different way. Take a new route. Believe your life is only part of one long journey. Be prepared for adventure. So we're getting that other message, that same message to do something different. Change your patterns. Otherwise, it's going to be a never-ending story and you're going to get the same results every single time, okay? So do things in a different way. Take a new route. Change your approach. Revise your strategy, okay? Hopefully this helped you, Capricorn. Please leave feedback. I'm so appreciative when you do that. And if you like my video, I'll love you forever. I'll see you guys next time.